Homeschool mamas and kiddos, we're going to learn verse 2 of In Christ Alone, the signs for it. So this is the simplified version. We don't sign all of the little words, but we want to get the point across and understand and learn signs. So let's do it together. So we're going to start with each line and we'll learn them one by one and then we'll do them together, okay? In Christ alone who took on flesh. So we're going to say in Christ alone. We did these signs last week. So in Christ alone, and then who is like on your chin and you're questioning who took. So we're going to put our hands up high and we're going to take it down. Who took on flesh. Squeeze your cheek. Get some flesh in your hand. Let's do it together. In Christ alone, who took on flesh. The next line is fullness of God in helpless babe. So we're going to say, have our cup here, our hand closed, and it's our cup, fullness of God. We're going to take that flat hand and go up, high, and down. Full God, fullness of God in helpless. Put your hands down. You're helpless. You need help. Helpless babe, like you're rocking your babe. So let's do that line together. Fullness of God in helpless babe. This gift of love and righteousness. So we're going to take some G hands and we're going to give it to you. The gift of love and then righteousness. So give yourself a hug for love. And righteousness, you're going to cross your fingers, make our hand, and go straight across your palm, right, and then this is for person. So righteousness is a person who's right all the time, which only Jesus and God are right all the time, right? So let's do this together. The gift of love and righteousness. The next line is scorned by the ones he came to save. So scorned, we're going to take some V hands, and we're going to make them crooked, and we're going to point around like you're judging and you're looking at people and not very nicely, right? Scorned by the ones he came to save. So scorned by the ones, we're going to make two P hands, and we're going to make them go around and around like people walking, right? Like people, we don't have to move our fingers, but okay, so we're going to scorned by the ones he came to save. So we're going to cross our hands and we're going to break free of those bonds. Save, like we're in handcuffs and we're breaking free. Jesus saved us. So scorned by the ones he came to save. Till on that cross as Jesus died. I'm going to say on, and then we're going to make a C hand for cross. This is the crucifix. That is a special cross that Jesus died on. Say on that cross, and we're going to say as Jesus, point to with your middle finger, point to the middle of your palm, like the nails in your hands, right? Till on that cross as Jesus died. We put one hand up, one hand down, and then we flip them. Like we rolled over in our grave, kind of, okay? Till on that cross as Jesus died, the wrath of God was satisfied. We're going to say the wrath, we put our hands down and then we pull them up. Like, oh, mad. Wrath of God was satisfied. Now we put two hands, one on the top and one on the bottom of our tummy, like it's really full and we're satisfied. So again, that was the wrath of God was satisfied. For every sin on him was laid. So we're going to point to us and to everyone around us. For everyone's sin he died, right? For every, and then sin is we keep our pointer hands, and we're going to wave them around like turmoil and bad things are happening, right? For every sin on him, point up to God, was laid. Sorry. Here in the death of Christ I live. So we're going to say here in the death, again, of Christ, I live. Let's do it together slowly, and then I'll sing it on the next video. So, in Christ alone, who took on flesh, fullness of God, in, Cindy, helpless babe, this gift of love and righteousness, scorned by the ones he came to save. Remember, scorned by the ones he came to save. Till on that cross, as Jesus died, the wrath of God was satisfied, for every sin on him was laid. Here in the death of Christ I live. Yay! Happy homeschooling!